Well now, welcome into a very, very early morning edition of the 30-minute Musings. It is damn near 3 a.m. on a, let's call it, but it actually is Wednesday morning. I gotta run in and do a little bit of training on the early morning news shift, because the format has changed and I need to learn how to do it. Get a little bit of training done Wednesday and Friday, well, today being Wednesday, and 2 days from now, because all next week, all Thanksgiving week, I will be doing that shit solo. So I gotta learn, well, the format changed, just the timing of things to keep it dumbed down. Timing, download this, because they're going to email it to you last minute so you can have it ready last second. Get those reports fired up, blah, 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 this and that. Morning show's about 4 hours, then a live show after that for 2 hours. Whew. It'll be every bit of terrible. It's just the sleep part, and there's another thing. For about a week now, I've just not had a whole lot of sleep. Hasn't been quality sleep either. Some of it's been good. Some of it's been very surprising. I think it's really starting to catch up, though. Of course, the wedding and everything I did over the weekend, great time. But, of course, I just woke up like a shot Sunday morning on, like, what was that, 3-4 hours of, which was, drunken sleep, don't get me wrong. Just hasn't gotten better yet. And now, I feel like something's trying to get me. I feel that little tingle and scratch in the back of my throat. So there's always that to worry about. However, I've been putting a lot of garlic on my food. I've been basically drinking down tablespoons of honey, taking a lot of vitamins. This little cold or whatever is trying to get me only started up this morning. About 20 hours ago or whatever the case was. I worked Monday. I was at the station, did the Monday night football game. Stayed up for a little bit, I stayed up a while, tell you the truth. Then when I got home, with all that, I figured, well, okay, I'm going to wake up, I'll set an alarm for 10 a.m. And I woke up at 10. I figured, well, okay, seeing that I have to do that 4 a.m. shit, I want to get a little bit of sleep. So I get tired by, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, try to get that full 8 hours of sleep. Of course, that didn't happen. Let's say I went to bed at 6. Woke up at like 5:30. Oh, sorry, after 5.5 hours. I'm sorry. Say if I was asleep around 6, I woke up at 11:30. Like, damn, my alarm still ain't going off for 2 hours and I feel okay. Woke up, little thing of water. Did all that stuff. Figured, well, screw it, I'm awake. Had some food, had some chicken thawed out, cooked that up, smothered it in garlic. That will be a treat here coming up. But, got that little thing. It doesn't feel as bad as it did, how many hours ago? Well, even 12, 14 hours ago. But still, something's trying to get me. I'm going to burn it out with garlic and onions. I've been taking that organic honey. I've been taking that organic coconut oil. I took both of those damn things. I got them with me, bringing them into work right now. With that, though, I did not do a workout on Tuesday, my day off. Kind of feel bad about that, but all I did was sit around and play video games and record shit. I'm trying to, it's all part of the process. Fire up some coffee when I get into work. Get the live readers set up for everybody. Get this 30-minute musing downloaded, exported, and uploaded. I mean, the only good news, it should be a pretty smooth ride into work. Of course, then when I'm done with work, finished up at noon, I will scoot my ass, go get some shopping done, a little bit of chicken, some string cheese, some mozzarella cheese for when I'm cooking on stuff. Excuse me. I got to refill my 5-gallon jug of awesome water that I get from Whole Foods. They have a nice little setup there. It's like a reverse osmosis, ultra filtered, cool water thing. And I have this big 5-gallon jug, which is apparently BPA-free plastic. I don't know if it's phthalate-free. Phthalate, excuse me. Hormone disruptors, you know, all that shit. I do need another bottle of booze, because I'm getting low. Jameson's almost gone. Good stuff, though. That was a pleasant treat, seeing what it was. I was like, well, Mike, I thought you drank a lot over the weekend. I did. But, you know, that drink with dinner, maybe that nightcap, something, you know. I mean, I'll be honest, my consumption of booze when I'm, like, at home is not even buzzworthy. It's really not. I mean, a shot or two a day. I mean, if anything, I hope that's good for my heart, you know. But that's about it. And that's if I have that shot or two every day. That's if. I'm not even guaranteeing that I do that much. But the Jameson was a pleasant little treat, I gotta say. Don't know if I brought it up, but when I was at the lounge that was right next to the wedding ceremony / reception, the lounge, they had some Maker's Mark. That's a bit heavier. There's a smoky kind of feel to it. It's almost reminded me of Scotch. I'll stick to Jim Beam. If I'm drinking bourbon, I'll stick to Jimmy. That's good stuff. It's got a good sweetness to it. The Maker's Mark, granted, when it was served to me in a shot, was not chilled. So I don't know if that makes a difference. Anybody who enjoys Maker's Mark that wants to comment about that, feel free. Let me know if that's any sort of a factor. Well, I had it basically room temperature in just one shot. Seemed a bit heavy, a little fiery, a bit smoky almost. Jim Beam, though, that's some damn good bourbon. I enjoy it. That being the case, transitional phrase not of choice, it's one of two. At any rate is the transitional phrase of choice, at least here on the 30-minute musings. That being the case is my transitional phrase of choice when I'm recording and live streaming the games. But yeah, I don't know what I'll reach for next. I mean, vodka is not a straight shot thing for me. I'd rather have something like just a quick little shot of something. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. Vodka is not a shooter. It's not. It's not. You gotta mix. You gotta mix with vodka. Have to. I don't know anybody that likes vodka straight. I know people that, I'll take some scotch. I'll take some whiskey. Yeah, bourbon. Shot of bourbon. That's fine. Gin, even. That's another mix. That's not a straight shooter. I don't know why that is. Tequila, you can take shots of that if you're going to do the training wheels with the lemon and the salt, all that stuff. That's understandable, but still, that's a shot. Call that a mix if you want to, but you're basically trying to numb your entire skull. Tequila, lemon juice, and salt, good luck to you. You have an abrasive, you have a corrosive, and then there's the salt and the lemon. And I will say right now, it is a warm and humid. I'm showing 80 degrees. That's weird. It was 78 when I got in the car. It's now showing 80 degrees at 3 a.m. 80 humid degrees at 3 a.m. And what is this? This is Wednesday, November, I don't know where we're close to the 17th, somewhere around there. Good Lord. That's just not right. You know what else isn't right? I, honest to Christ, do not know what to do about my hair and my facial hair, beard, goatee, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to do with any of this shit anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to just that big old chin goatee thing. I'm thinking I'll do that. Well, because remember when I did my my Halloween thing as the Joker, I completely shaved so I could get all that face makeup on. Face makeup, face paint, same thing. So I completely shaved for that. So I'm kind of getting my Abe Lincoln chin strap going back. But I might just, I might chop off damn near half of that and just leave that chin goatee going. Because that was a decent look. However, my hair, the recession that's going through, I don't know what to do. Part of me was saying, yeah, I'll just keep it really short and just keep the Bruce Willis look going. But see, it's good. It's a good look for him because he's kind of got an oval-shaped head. Oval-shaped skull. I have a giant fucking pumpkin head. Don't know what to do about that. And the long hair is kind of out of the question because that's just going to look ridiculous. Compensation, anybody? Yeah, let me grow a lot here because it's not going here. I don't know what to do. Start wearing hats again. No. Hell, I don't know. Why am I in the right lane? For fuck's sakes. You know why? Because I'm tired and my eyes don't want to cooperate. And it's just a kind of time right now. But the roads, I-95 is wide open right now. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, no joke, like I can't wait to get back to Cocoa Beach. Because that is a quiet paradise. It's not overrun with the frat boys and all that shit. And actually, my boss Jerry had called me up Monday night, actually, when I was running the football game. He was like, hey man, how'd you like Cocoa? Because, he had told me before I went for the weekend, he's like, dude, you'll love it up there. I go up there all the time, I know all the spots you want to jump through, this, that, and the other. So he was calling me up asking about that. Oh, and actually, invited me over Thanksgiving Day. Remember, all next week, Thanksgiving week, I'll be doing the 4 a.m. Shift for the news station. So I said, dude, when you're done with that, noon, come on over. He's going to have some family over. His wife's going to have some family over, so she's going to be cooking. His wife cooks like troughs full of food. Like she's from a big family, so that's just how she does. But my God, I have to get a Glad bag full of shit when they take some stuff home, go ahead. Right, and it's literally it's a body bag full of food. She does not do light, small portions. It's just she loads up and family's coming. Yep, all right, let me get she's probably got the oven preheated right now. But Jerry had called me up. He's like, Thanksgiving is a go, so you're more than welcome. The game started 1 o'clock, so you can catch as much as you want. And there'll be plenty of food here, family, have a couple of beers, watching some football and all that shit, so stop in. And how was Cocoa Beach? You love it, don't you? I'm like, brother, if I could, I'm not saying I'm going to move there. I'm not saying I'm going to retire there. But if the cards and the chips fall so that either one of those work out, I am not going to complain. And he was even saying, dude, it's so great up there. I've looked for work up there. Now, granted, that market area, not as good as around here, so pays a little different. But he's like, he told me straight up, I've thought about it several times. And he's like, if you can find something, you let me know. Instead of, if we got to reverse roles and you can get something up there and hire me, let's do it. I was like, shit, that'd be the day. If that still works out, though, trust me, Cocoa Beach is just, it's like a hidden gem of paradise. So I can't wait to get back. And I did nothing when I was there, but even my boss was like, I don't know if anybody's been down to the Keys, the Florida Keys, whatever, Key West, Marathon, any of that stuff. That's touristy. That's your, who's the author? With the six-toed cats, fucking Hemingway. That's all Ernest Hemingway kind of, it's honestly the best way to sum up the Keys. It's as if Woodstock never stopped, but the people still got older. So there's a bunch of, Hawaiian shirt wearing, maybe they're on something, they're drunk clearly, but a bunch of, not fit hippies still wandering around, all their drinking and smoking whatever, and I mean, it's not like terrible street drugs. I'm sure they're probably, toking up a little bit of herb, but it's like, dude, Woodstock was back in the late 60s. This is going to be the late teens, like, you kind of missed the party. Oh no, every day is a party, brother. Oh shit, okay, you're that guy. That's how I picture the Keys. And I wasn't even down to Marathon, which is technically the halfway point if you're traveling down that way. So, whew. The Keys seems like it's overrun. The Keys are beautiful, but when it gets overrun, I kind of like chill. I don't like massive, okay, seeing people is fine. I'm not asking to be out in the middle of a goddamn farm field where, the nearest person is like 3 miles away. I'm not asking for that. Plus, it's right on the fucking ocean. Well, I mean, you're surrounded, actually. Well, Cocoa Beach is kind of its own little bit of an island. Ooh, shit, excuse me. There you go, that yawn was free. How about that? When I'm live streaming video games, it's live on twitch.tv, it's archived on YouTube, and these 30-minute musings, they're available for a limited time on Spreaker.com, and they get file transferred over and exported onto YouTube. It's all free! And that yawn that I just let out, that too, that's free as well. Can't beat that price. Gotta love it. I say a lot of 4-letter words, I'm not gonna lie. That's no shit. I wouldn't fuck with you on that one. Damn no. But, free, well, I think that's one we can all agree to. I think that's one we're all okay with. Can't wait to get back up to Cocoa Beach. And I'll tell you this, if the family comes down to make a visit, mom, dad, my brother, any combination of, Cocoa Beach would be a sexy place to... Well, my mom would definitely love it because Cape Canaveral is just north of there. There is an Air Force base. I don't know if they do tours or something like that. My dad, my brother might even enjoy that. Just the planes, the big, they're machines. They're kind of the gearheads, They love the big engine type shit. If there's tours and we could take one, I'm sure they'd be down for that. But Mom would love the Cape. I love Cocoa Beach in general. That's just a chill-ass spot. And I would go to the same resort, too. For anybody who's familiar with Cocoa Beach, I believe it's still a couple miles south of the pier, the dock, whatever, the main... that's part of the deal. Go fishing all day, turn right around, walk 50 yards, and then go get yourself a couple dozen margaritas. At least that's what Jerry was telling me, so... I did not see a pier. I believe I was further south of it, and looking at a map, it appeared that way, so... That being the case, one of my transitional phrases that I use. Looks like I just went, still got plenty of recording time left. Surprised I feel as awake as I do, because I tell you what, it's been a struggle the past couple days. It'll start to hit me, though, really bad. I mean, if I woke up 2 hours before my alarm, I got a 5-hour nap, which is good. Like 3 hours and less I consider a nap. 5 hours, I guess that constitutes sleep. Not good sleep. Minimum of 6 hours is okay sleep. But that 3 to 5, that's, wish I could have got more. It's more than a nap, but not enough to constitute sleep. Sleep is 6 to 8. Well, I'll say 6 to 9. Anything beyond 9 hours, that's pretty much a coma. I don't remember the last time I did that, but Jesus Christ, I'll be due eventually. But with everything that I'm doing, I think I'm off Saturday because the Florida Gator game, football, is probably going to be a 1 o'clock kickoff or whatever, 12:30, some shit like that. I think I'll have Saturday off. Sunday, Dolphins game. I get, that's 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. I have to get right home, pass right the fuck out, because Monday I start up, training wheels are off. Got to do this 4 a.m. shit all flying solo. So that's going to be mildly interesting. Oh my God, no recording for Sunday? Dun dun dun. We'll see. See how I feel. Maybe a quick episode of something. A live stream recording, that is. Hell, I'm even cruising good down Pembroke right now. Telling myself I need to do a workout. I did a workout on Monday. I did some isometric yoga, and it got me pretty good. Got the heart rate up. Even after the workout, I was up there 115, 120, somewhere around there. Really good. I don't like doing it, but the fact that you're stationary and your heart rate can build up that fucking heavy. Like, that is a cardio style heart rate. Up around 120 for me. Like, that burns. Isometric yoga. You want to try some right now? I think I've said it before, but you get in that push-up position, right? Arms fully extended. You're up. Your arms are fully straightened out at the top of that push-up. Now raise your right arm forward so it aligns perfectly with your back, your spine, your torso. Your balance is fucked a little, huh? You know what else to intensify? Your right arm is raised out. Now raise the right leg off the floor. So you've only got one arm and one leg on the ground. Holy shit. And you don't want your hips to open up. You want to focus and try to keep your torso locked. Keep your hips so they're aimed perfectly flat down on the ground. Because your hips tend to open up to try to help counter the balance. Oh man, it burns. And just all that little small muscle and tendon movement, I guess, blasts your heart rate. Because things are moving. You're not moving, but internally kind of. The muscles and everything are just like a microwave, you know what I mean? Just vibrating the shit out of things. And your heart rate, oh, by the way, you hold that pose, that one-arm, one-footed plank, you hold that for 45 seconds. Of course, then you switch sides, but, you know, you get the idea. That shit works. That's a good... I feel that's a better workout than I'm giving it credit for. Because you're not moving, and your heart rate can blast up that high. You want to do another one to test your balance? Stand up on one leg, keep the other foot just millimeters off the floor, close your eyes. And try to keep your balance for 45 seconds. Now you can keep your hands into prayer, you know, like that. You can keep, if you really want to change, put your arms up. Oh, I think that's impossible though. Yeah, one foot planted straight on the ground, the other foot just millimeters off the ground. Because you want to keep your foot close, because you're going to lose balance, and you want to catch yourself, rebalance, lift that leg up, and just try. Holy, you're going to be swaying and jumping and flying around like you're caught in a windstorm. You close your eyes, and balance is suddenly a totally different deal. Insane. But that'll test you. Because all those movements, your body's doing something. You're not just sitting there watching TV. Not just sitting there, you know, whatever, you know, crossword puzzles, Sudoku. Believe it or not, you're moving. You're not moving around. You're not jumping. You're not running. You're not, you know, running in place, bringing those knees up to the hips. Nope. But your body's just, like I said, like a jackhammer internally. Muscles are vibrating and back and forth. You're trying to keep balance. You're trying to focus, trying to keep things strengthened. It's awesome. I dig it. But since I didn't do a workout yesterday, I'm going to see how I feel coming back from work today. Because, yeah, you know, a 5-hour bit of sleep, kind of like brunch. It's not breakfast. It's not lunch. What would you call that in between a nap and some sleep? Neep? Sure. We'll call it that for now. Still got 5.5 minutes. I'm getting very close to my turn down West Island Drive here, right here about the North Perry Airport. Oh, I don't know if I make it parking space to parking space, but it'll be close. Not quite. I'll be in that back neighborhood around Tarpon and Alhambra. Somewhere through there, I would presume and assume. Making my turn right now. Good Lord. Brew up some coffee. While that's going, got to get the live reads set up for everybody. Start getting this thing transferred over and recorded up for your listening pleasure. What would that be? Like, what is that sense? Like, there's olfactory, there's, and I don't even know what that goes to. Your olfactory senses, I had the other one in mind, but I know it's not the right one. Gustation, I think that's taste. Olfactory, I don't know, is that nose or hearing? It's all in the skull. Your olfactory senses, your gustation, am I saying that right? Well, whatever. For your listening pleasure. I'm trying to sound fancy, but I don't know the fucking word. It's an auditory orgasm. Oh! How do you like that? Ever give your ears an orgasm? You're listening to this, you are right now. How about that? How about that? There's an interesting question. Have you ever given your ears an orgasm? Yep, I didn't get much sleep, and it's about 10 after 3 in the morning. And I'm just heading into work now. Good Christ. You can imagine how I'm going to feel in about, 8-9 hours. Turning down Miramar Parkway right now, making a right, which would mean I'm heading, what direction is this? West again, I believe. Yeah. 3 minutes to go. Let's see where we get. If you're following on a Google map or something, MapQuest. Remember, MapQuest was the shit until Google Maps came about? I ain't even bothered with MapQuest for a good, getting close to 10 years, I'd say. It's kind of like MySpace. All of a sudden this Facebook thing came about, this Twitter thing came about, and what the hell is MySpace? No one even knows anymore. Now I'm making a left turn down Tarpon Drive, I believe it is. Tarpon, nonetheless. Yep. Tarpon Drive. This would be a turn south. I do believe. Well, I made a left turn, I'll say that much. Get to the stop sign, I believe, is this Alhambra? I know that's one of the street names around here. Yeah. Taking the right down Alhambra Boulevard. A lot of the streets around here have interesting names. I like this. Follow this down. It's an automatic turn, a corner, if you will, because there's the canal that separates this. This technically turns into Utopia Drive. Utopia is a fun word. There's also a pretty decent Super Nintendo game. I wasn't good at it. Past this little, well, that's not an intersection, it's a three-way. Didn't see the name there. Now I'm passing Coral Boulevard. This might be boring commentary, but at least you know where I am if you're following. Passing Delido, I think that's what that is, D-I space L-I-D-O. Passing, what is that, Embassy? Yeah, passing Embassy. A stop sign here. Don't know why there's a stop sign here, but there is. And what is this? Fairway, I think it said. Stop sign Fairway. Nobody coming. I'm going here. Automatic corner to take. Because there's a KFC Taco Bell combo building right here. Looping around this shit. How much time? Oh my God, time's winding down. I'm not going to get to my parking spot. 40 seconds, 30-some seconds. Well, piss. But as I loop around the back way, I believe this links up with Riviera Boulevard. So there you go. You pretty much know where I'm going. And I'm going to make the left on Riviera. So you'll find Clear Channel / iHeart, depending on what the map says. That's how my day's been, and you know how it's going to go. I got to get my ass into work. So, as we got about 10 seconds or so to go, you know the routine. I'll get back to you eventually, probably for Friday. So, till we meet again, I'll catch your ass down the road.